Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, full disclosure, I'm an atheist. But I would like to spend a minute or two talking about the concept of sin. Religious people define sin as an offense against God. Now, since atheists don't believe in God, you could say that atheists don't believe in sin. But if you press people for a more specific, clearer definition of what sin is, most will say that it involves doing something bad. And since most atheists are moral and ethical people who try to do the right thing, you could infer from that atheists do believe in sin, just not the religious definition. And there are huge problems with the religious definition of sin. There are things that religious people define as sinful that are not particularly bad things. No one is harmed, for example, if people eat shellfish or meat on a certain day. There are certain days in many religions where it's considered sinful to eat at all. Why is God so preoccupied with people's diets? And why does he want people to be hungry all day? Why do some people's gods think that shaving your beard is sinful? Not everybody looks good in a beard, like me. And what's with the foreskin fetish? This all-knowing, perfect God doesn't like foreskins. But he was the one who created them. And he was the one who put them there. And now he doesn't want them there anymore. Well, if God doesn't want them there, then why doesn't he just magically make it so that people are born without them? But this is more than just something to joke about. By attaching moral weight to trivial things, it creates confusion among religious people as to what is moral and what is immoral. Take, for example, a Catholic priest. It is just as sinful for a Catholic priest to have sin with a consenting adult as it is to rape a child. And if you become used to God making outrageous demands on you over trivial stuff, then when God demands, or at least when you think God demands, something that is totally evil, like genocide or murder, you just don't say no. You go along with it because that's what God wants. Since the Israelis believe that God gave them the land that the Palestinians live on, nothing that they do to get them off that land is considered evil. And if you look around the world, religious people everywhere are doing a lot of killing to please their God. For an atheist, it's simple. There are things that are evil. There are things that are good. There are things that you don't do and things that you do. And since you don't have God telling you that things you know are evil are good, you just don't do them. When you bring God into the sphere of morality, all you do is create confusion. God considers many things that are of no moral import, no moral significance, as sinful, and the same God encourages people to do things that are evil. Thanks for listening.